धीमहि यो यो नमः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नमः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। श्री मां जय मां जय जय मां। 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 श्री अम्बे मां जगदम्बे 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 मां। श्री शारदा मां जय जय 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 मां। श्री मां जय 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 मां जय जय मां। श्री अम्बे मां जगदम्बे 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 मां। श्री शारदा मां जय जय 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 मां। श्री मां जय मां जय जय मां। ओम श्री रामकृष्ण भगवान की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय। श्री महाकाली महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती श्री दुर्गा मात की जय।
வெள்ளை தாமரை பூவினிலே வெள்ளை கலையுடன் நிற்பவளே வீணை கைகள் ஏந்தி கொண்டு காட்சியளித்திடும் தமிழ் தாயே வெள்ளை தாமரை பூவினிலே வெள்ளை கலையுடன் நிற்பவளே வீணையை கைகள் ஏந்தி கொண்டு காட்சியளித்திடும் தமிழ் தாயே புலவர் எல்லாம் புகழ் கலை மாதா கலைகள் எல்லாம் அள்ளி தருபவளே கல்வியும் செல்வமும் பலத்துடனே வீரமும் வெற்றியும் தருவாயம்மா புலவர் எல்லாம் புகழ் கலை மாதா கலைகள் எல்லாம் அள்ளி தருபவளே கல்வியும் செல்வமும் பலத்துடனே வீரமும் வெற்றியும் தருவாயம்மா வெள்ளை தாமரை பூவினிலே வெள்ளை கலையுடன் நிற்பவளே வீணையை கைகள் ஏந்தி கொண்டு காட்சியளித்திடும் தமிழ் தாயே மலைமகள் கலைமகள் திருமகளே உன்னை பூஜிக்கும் எங்களை காத்திடும் மலைமகள் கலைமகள் திருமகளே உன்னை பூஜிக்கும் எங்களை காத்திடம்மா உலக சங்கத்தின் தாயகமே எங்கள் மனதில் ஆடும் மணிவிளக்கே வெள்ளை தாமரை பூவினிலே வெள்ளை கலையுடன் நிற்பவளே வீணையை கைகள் ஏந்தி கொண்டு காட்சியளித்திடும் தமிழ் தாயே வெள்ளை தாமரை பூவினிலே வெள்ளை கலையுடன் நிற்பவளே வீணையை கைகள் ஏந்தி கொண்டு காட்சியளித்திடும் தமிழ் தாயே
garbe rame Devi Ambikare Rure garbe rame Devi Ambikare Eni tari pare chetrane lokamare Eni tari pare chetrane lokamare Rure garbe rame Devi Ambikare garbo jovane ganapati avyare garbo jovane ganapati avyare સાથે રીતિ સિદ્ધિ ને લાવ્યારે સાથે રીતિ સિદ્ધિ ને લાવ્યારે હૃદય ગર્ભે રમે છે દેવી અંબિકારે બ્રહ્મલોકમાંથી બ્રહ્મ જોવા આવ્યારે બ્રહ્મલોકમાંથી બ્રહ્મ જોવા આવ્યારે સાથે દેવી બ્રહ્માણીને લાવ્યારે સાથે દેવી બ્રહ્માણીને લાવ્યારે હૃદય ગર્ભે રમે છે દેવી અંબિકારે સ્વર્ગલોકમાંથી ઇન્દ્ર જોવા આવ્યારે સ્વર્ગલોકમાંથી ઇન્દ્ર જોવા આવ્યારે સાથે દેવી ઇન્દ્રાણીને લાવ્યારે સાથે દેવી ઇન્દ્રાણીને લાવ્યારે હૃદય ગર્ભે રમે છે દેવી અંબિકારે કૈલાશમાંથી શંભુ જોવા ઉતર્યારે કૈલાશમાંથી શંભુ જોવા ઉતર્યારે સાથે પાર્વતીને તેડી લાવ્યારે સાથે પાર્વતીને તેડી લાવ્યારે હૃદય ગર્ભે રમે છે દેવી અંબિકારે વૈકુંઠમાંથી વિષ્ણુ જોવા આવ્યા રે, વૈકુંઠમાંથી વિષ્ણુ જોવા આવ્યા રે, સાથે લક્ષ્મીજીને તેડી લાવ્યા રે, સાથે લક્ષ્મીજીને તેડી લાવ્યા રે, રુદે ગરબે રમે છે દેવી અંબિકા રે, ગરબા જોવાને રામકૃષ્ણ આવ્યા રે, ગરબો જોવાને રામકૃષ્ણ આવ્યા રે, સાથે શારદા માતાને તેડી લાવ્યા રે, સાથે શારદા માતાને તેડી લાવ્યા રે, રુદે ગરબે રમે છે દેવી અંબિકા રે, રુદે ગરબે રમે છે દેવી અંબિકા રે, એની તાળી પડે છે ત્રણે લોકમાં રે, એની તાળી પડે છે ત્રણે લોકમાં રે, રુદે ગરબે રમે છે દેવી અંબિકા 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 રે. ઓમ શ્રી રામ કૃષ્ણ ભગવાન કી જય, પવન સુત હનુમાન કી જય, શ્રી અંબે અંબે માત કી જય, શ્રી મહાકાલી મહાલક્ષ્મી મહાસરસ્વતી શ્રી દુર્ગા માત કી જય.
जगको धारिणी माता दुर्गा, माता दुर्गा, जगको धारिणी माँ,
जगको धारिणी माता
धारिणी माता दुर्गा, माता दुर्गा, जगको धारिणी माँ,
जगको धारिणी माता दुर्गा, माता दुर्गा, जगको धारिणी माँ.
जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ जननी,
जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ जननी,
जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ जननी,
जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ जननी.
जय काली देवी, जय शक्ति देवी, जय शिव रमणा जननी, काली देवी, जय शक्ति देवी, जय शिव रमणा जननी,
जय काली देवी, जय शक्ति देवी, जय शिव रमणा जननी,
जय शिव रमणा जननी, जग को धारिणी माँ।
जय शिव रमना जननी जग को धारिणी माँ।
जय शिव रमना जननी जग को धारिणी माँ।
जय शिव रमना जननी जग को धारिणी माँ।
जग को धारिणी माता दुर्गा, माता दुर्गा जग को धारिणी माँ।
जग को धारिणी माता दुर्गा, माता दुर्गा जग को धारिणी माँ।
जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ जननी।
जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ जननी।
जय काली देवी, जय शक्ति देवी, जय शिव रमना जननी।
जय काली देवी, जय शक्ति देवी, जय शिव रमना जननी।
जय शिव रमना जननी जग को धारिणी माँ।
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 जग को धारिणी माता दुर्गा, माता दुर्गा जग को धारिणी माँ।
ॐ श्री रामकृष्ण भगवान की जय। ॐ ऐं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय श्रीरामकृष्णाय नमः। Om Namo Narayanaya, dear sisters and brothers. During the sacred festival of Navaratri, we invoke the blessings of the Divine Mother to guide and bless us. We may ask, where is the Divine Mother? All the images that we see represent that which is already in us. Ignorance of our innate divinity prevents us from recognizing this unique power or Shakti. By keeping good and holy company, praying regularly and meditating, our hearts and minds become purified and we can behold the Divine Mother within. Shri Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, I am seated in the hearts of all. O Arjuna, you cannot see me with these eyes of yours. I give you divine sight. We acquire divine vision or spiritual eyes by cultivating virtuous qualities like devotion, patience, forgiveness, and kindness. By consciously trying to transform ourselves, that is, being aware of our thoughts, actions, and speech, and trying to improve ourselves, we can make steady progress. The best example of one who was constantly in the Divine Mother's company is our Master Sri Ramakrishna. After having the vision of the Mother, Master used to say, I see clearly that it is God Himself who has become the whole world and all its living beings. The universe is filled with God, nothing but God. The Master has taught us to feel the living presence of God in an image or a picture. Whilst everyone saw the marble image of Mother Kali in the temple, the Master saw her as living and full of consciousness. He used to put his hands near Mother's nostrils and feel her breathing. The intimate relationship that he had with Mother Kali is beyond our comprehension and helps us to increase our faith and devotion to God. Through the life and experiences of our Master, we get a glimpse into the power and glory of the Divine Mother seated in our hearts. This supreme consciousness is beyond the reach of the mind and senses. One can have this unique and enlightening experience only after much sadhana and by the grace of the Mother. The Master's austerities and amazing visions of God have made the words of the scriptures living and vibrant. By following some of the teachings of the Master and by Mother's grace, we can recognize her presence in all of creation. By using many homely similes and parables, the Master explains the highest truths of Vedanta and makes religion practical. Listening to the gems of the Master, a devotee asked, "Sir, do you prepare your talks before you meet devotees?" The Master smiled and replied, "My Divine Mother supplies me with all the knowledge that I need. I speak as she makes me speak. I act as she makes me act. Hardly do I complete one set of ideas, then the Mother supplies me with innovative ideas. Mother constantly supplies fresh knowledge to one who has taken refuge in her. That knowledge never comes to an end." Sri Ramakrishna's life and teachings are fascinating and make us feel that we too belong to the Divine Mother, who is gracious to us. When Master visited the homes of devotees, the Mother would follow him. Master would say, "Be quiet now, Mother." Or he would say, "I see you are showing off in your new Banaras sari." Once, feeling great compassion for devotees, the Master said, "Mother, don't make me unconscious. I want to talk to the devotees." He seems to say, "Don't let me be in samadhi. I want to glorify you, to encourage devotees to take refuge in you. In other words, if I am totally absorbed in you, Mother, how will devotees learn about you? Please guide and save them. By singing your sweet name, they will overcome all pain and suffering." Thus, Master always prayed to the Mother for the benefit of the world. Sri Ramakrishna teaches us many important lessons. One of his greatest lessons is to not only worship the deity or image in the temple or in the shrine, treat all women, including your mother, with love and kindness too. For women are the embodiment of Shakti, God's power. Master's mother, Chandramani Devi, came to live in Dakshineshwar towards the end of her life. In spite of his God-intoxicated states of mind, Master had the utmost respect for her and saluted her every morning. He noticed that she would have her lunch only when she had heard the whistle of the nearby jute mill at noon. Then she would exclaim, "Ah, there goes the whistle from heaven. It is time to offer food to Lakshmi Narayan." Then she would have her lunch. On Sundays, when the mill was closed, there was no whistle at noon, so she would not eat. The Master would be very sad and lamented. "Oh dear, My old mother will not eat today and she will be weak. Hriday would say, Don't be anxious, uncle. When grandma is hungry, she will eat of her own accord. But the master would reply, Oh no, I am her son. It is my duty to look after my old mother. The master would persuade her to eat the prasad from Shri Krishna's temple. One day, Hriday made a high-pitched sound by blowing through a pipe. Then he said, There, Grandma, did you hear the whistle of heaven? Now please go and have your meal. But Grandma laughed and said, Oh no, you made the sound with your pipe. Then everyone laughed and had great fun. Life becomes precious and valuable when we love people, especially those with whom we interact all the time. The family that lives in love and peace is blessed indeed. The Divine Mother is always with us, guiding and protecting us. Two simple incidents reveal how the Master and Holy Mother blessed us during a trip to India. We visited the Kashi Vishwanath temple in Varanasi. When we arrived at the temple before 3 a.m., crowds of people were already waiting to have the darshan of the Lord. By Mother's grace, we witnessed the Abhishekam, that is, the bathing of the Shivaling with milk, curds, ghee and honey, while mantras were being chanted. We were captivated by the spiritual vibrations and ambience of this holy place, which is visited by thousands of pilgrims every day for many, many years. Thereafter, we went to the temple dedicated to Mother Annapurna, where there is a beautiful big picture of Annapurna Ma offering food to Lord Shiva. During the Annakut festival, which is celebrated after Diwali, coins are distributed to every devotee present. Therefore, on this day, devotees throng in large numbers to receive this rare blessing. Unknown to us, it was on this special day that we were fortunate to be there, so we also received a Shikha Prasad, the coin from Mother's temple. Some people worship this coin and never run short of anything. We were reminded of Holy Mother, who is none other than Mother Annapurna Ma herself. Mother loved to feed everyone and actually transformed the lives of many people just by feeding them. Those that feed people never run short of food. The more we give, the more Mother showers her blessings on us. Then we came to another area where there is a temple with a unique image of Ma Kali. Here, Mother is so serene and beautiful, so loving and compassionate that one can feel her grace. We remembered many scenes from Sri Sarada Devi's life and felt that this same Divine Mother has now come as Holy Mother to bring peace and joy to her devotees. Holy Mother remained in the company of devotees and took away their pain and suffering. Mother herself chanted and did japa thousands of times for the benefit of her children. Actually, when we arrived at this temple, the door was closed as it was early, and they said that it will open much later. Fortunately, our guide knew some of the officials, so they allowed us to sit and wait inside. We were pleasantly surprised to see that they were decorating Mother Kali. They were adorning her with a beautiful new sari, jewelry, the crown, her weapons, and other paraphernalia. 4 of us sat quietly for almost 2 hours, admiring Mother. We were mesmerized by the beauty and grandeur of Mother's benign presence, which was real and palpable. We were enchanted and remained silent. We thought that we should chant our mantra, but remembered that Master had said to a devotee, "You are now in the presence of the Mother. What is the need to chant her name? Enjoy her presence and be happy." We felt blessed to be in Mother's divine presence. We admired her gentle form to our heart's content and felt assured that she is always protecting and guiding us. After some time, more priests came. They were surprised to see us in the shrine while Mother was still being decorated. They said, "You are very fortunate to be here, as no one is allowed in at this time." Through Mother's grace alone, we had this rare experience. How must we maintain good thoughts and vibrations after visiting a holy place? The Master explains, as cows, after eating their fill, lie down quietly at a place and chew the cud, so after visiting a sacred place of pilgrimage, you must gather the holy thoughts that arise in the mind while you are there. Sit down in a solitary place and think of them until you are immersed in them. You must not devote yourself to the pursuit of the senses, which drive away the higher ideas from your mind immediately after you leave holy places. Our revered Guruji, Sri Swami Shivapadanandaji Maharaj, used to advise devotees to meditate in the shrine and repeat God's name. He said, "Avoid discussing worldly matters while in the sacred grounds of the ashram. Maintain the sanctity of the place through silent prayer, and you will see how your mind becomes purified." The Isha Upanishad says, "Cover your whole perception with God. God alone has become the universe and all its living beings." We learn from saints and incarnations to train the mind to be in holy company always. The Master used to say, "You are all seated here, but I see clearly that all the males are Sri Ram and the women are verily Ma Sita." Life is beautiful if we know how to live it. Sadhana, meditation, and keeping holy company remind us that God is everywhere all the time. The Master advises us, do what has to be done at the proper time and then let your mind dwell on God. Create a happy atmosphere at home so that the family can be strong, confident, and empowered to face life's challenges. Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, "He sees who sees the Supreme Lord abiding equally in all beings, the undying in the dying. Because he sees the Lord existing equally everywhere, he does not injure the self by the self, and thus reaches the goal." May our lives be blessed by repeating God's name and bringing joy to all. Jai Shri Ma. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणे नमोऽस्तुते। पतित पावने मातु है बालक शरण तिहार, मंगल में वरदान दे, यही विनती बारंबार। बोलो श्री अम्बे अम्बे माते की जय। जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ।
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 क्या मनहर नाम सुहाया है,
क्या मनहर नाम सुहाया है।
माँ सब कुछ वारो चरणों पर,
माँ सब कुछ वारो चरणों पर।
अब अंतर को ये पाया है। जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ।
जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ।
जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ।
है प्रेम पुंज है करुणामय है,
प्रेम पुंज है करुणामय
है आदिशक्ति जग जननी माँ। तव वरद हस्त मम इष्ट रहे,
तव वरद हस्त मम इष्ट रहे।
बालक तेरे शरण में आया है,
बालक तेरे शरण में आया है।
बालक तेरे शरण में आया है। जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ।
जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ।
गुरुदेव हृदय में बैठ के माँ,
गुरुदेव हृदय में बैठ की माँ।
तुमने खिलों को खेलाता उस मंजुल वेश में आकर के, उस
मंजुल वेश में आकर के।
पतितों को गले लगाया है,
पतितों को गले लगाया है।
दुखियों को गले लगाया है। जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ।
जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ।
जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ।
जय माँ जय माँ। जय जय माँ जय माँ। जय माँ जय माँ।
जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ।
श्री राम तो है, श्री कृष्ण तो है,
श्री राम तू ही, श्री कृष्ण तू ही
दुर्गा काली श्री राधा तो ब्रह्मा विष्णु शिव शंकर में
ब्रह्मा विष्णु शिव शंकर में
तेरा ही तेज समाया है
तेरा ही तेज समाया है
तेरा ही तेज समाया है जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ
जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ
जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ
ये अखिल विश्व जो देख रहा ये
अखिल विश्व जो देख रहा
उसके कन कन में तो बैठी स्थावर जंगम तल चरण बचर
स्थावर जंगम तल चरण बचर
तेरा ही ममता माया है
तेरा ही ममता माया है
तेरा ही ममता माया है जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ
जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ
जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ
ओ नमस्कार ममा बार बार
ओ नमस्कार मम बार बार है
शक्ति तिहारी चरणों में मुझ अधम पतित अधमाए को
मुझ अधम पतित अधमाई को
करुणा कर गले लगाया है
करुणा कर गले लगाया है
करुणा कर गले लगाया है जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ
जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ
ओ नमस्कार ममा बार बार
ओ नमस्कार मम बार बार
है शक्ति तुम्हारी चरणों में मुझ अधम पतित अधमाए को
मुझ अधम पतित अधमाई को
करुणा कर गले लगाया है
करुणा कर गले लगाया है
करुणा कर गले लगाया है के जय जय जग जननी माँ
जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ
जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ
जगदम्बिके जय जय जग जननी माँ
माँ जो पाओ तुमसे पाओ
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 जो देवे उसमें हर्षाओ कुछ रहा नहीं माँ अपनापन
कुछ रहा नहीं माँ अपनापन
सर्वस्व चढ़ाया है
मैंने सर्वस्व चढ़ाया है
मैंने सर्वस्व चढ़ाया है
जगदम्बिके जय जय जगत जननी माँ जगदम्बिके जय जय जगत जननी माँ जगदम्बिके जय जय जगत जननी माँ
जय माँ जय 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 माँ
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ जय माँ
जय माँ
ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय। गिरिनन्दिनि नन्दित मेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दिनुते गिरिवरविन्द्य शिरोदिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि चेष्णुनुते भगवति हे चितिकञ्च कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धरदर्शिनि दुर्मुखवर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि किल्बिषमोषिणि घोषरते धनुजनिरोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते हरि जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब वना प्रियवासिनि हासरते शिखरि शिरोमणि तुङ्ग हिमालय शृङ्गनिजालय मव्यगते मधु मधुरे मधुकैतभगञ्जिनि कैतभभञ्जिनि हासरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते नुते श्रितरजनी रजनी 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 करवक्रविते सुनयनवी भ्रमरा 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 भ्रमराधिपते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते करमुरलीरववीजितकोजितलज्जितकोकिरमञ्जुमते मिलितपुलिन्दमनोहरगुञ्जितरञ्जितशैलनिकुञ्जगते निजगुणभूतमहाशबरी घनसद्गुणसंवृतकेलितले जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते विजितसहस्रकरैकसहस्रकरैकसहस्रकरैकनुते कृतसुरतारक संगरतारक संगरतारक सोनुसुते सुरत समाधि समान समाधि 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 सुजातरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते तव विमलेन्दुकुलं वदनेन्दुमलं सकलं ननुकूलयते किमुपुरभूतपुरीन्दुमुखी सुमुखी विरसौ विमुखी क्रियते मम तु मतं शिवनामधने भवती कृपया किमुता क्रियते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि मयि दीनदयालुतया कृपयैव त्वया भवितव्यमुमे अयि जगतो जननी कृपयासि यथासि तथानुमितासि रते यदुचितमत्र भवत्युलरी कुरुता कुरुता मम कुरुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते 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 जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ॐ श्री महाकाली महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती श्री दुर्गा माता की जय।
Om Namo Narayanaya, dear sisters and brothers, let us contemplate on the glory of our Divine Mother who showers auspiciousness and peace on all. O Mother Divine, you are the remover of the miseries of the devotees. You are the eternal refuge, ever blissful and ever compassionate. To you we bow. You are the Savior of the universe. Do protect us, Mother. To you we bow. Let us pray to the Divine Mother to fill our hearts with love so that we may live in peace and unity. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
खप्पर वाली, तेरे ही गुण गाए ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश्वरा। ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती, ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती। अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली, जय दुर्गे खप्पर वाली, तेरे ही गुण गाए ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश्वरा। ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती, ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती। तेरे जगत के भक्त जनन पर वीर परी है भारी, तेरे जगत के भक्त जनन पर वीर परी है भारी। दानव दल पर टूट पड़ो माँ करके सिंह सवारी, सातों सिंह पे तू बलिहारी है 10 भुजाओं वाली, दुष्टों को दो ही तो आरती। ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती, ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती। माँ बेटे का है इस जग में बड़ा ही निर्मल नाता, माँ बेटे का है इस जग में बड़ा ही निर्मल नाता। पूत कपूत सुन है परना, माता सुने कुमाता, सबके अमृत बरसाने वाली, सबको हर्षाने वाली, नैया भंवर से उतारती। ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती, ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती। नहीं मांगते धन और दौलत, ना चांदी ना सोना, नहीं मांगते धन और दौलत, ना चांदी ना सोना। हम तो मांगे माँ तेरे मन में एक छोटा सा कोना, सबके करुणा बरसाने वाली, विपदा मिटाने वाली, सतियों के सत्य को आरती। ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती, ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती। अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली, जय दुर्गे खप्पर वाली, तेरे ही गुण गाए ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश्वरा। ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती, ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती। अम्बे जय जय जगदम्बे काली चंडिके, अम्बे जय जय जगदम्बे शारदा चंडिके, अम्बे जय जय जगदम्बे काली चंडिके, अम्बे जय जय जगदम्बे शारदा चंडिके। ओ मैया अम्बिके, ओ मैया चंडिके, ओ मैया शारदा, ओ मैया अम्बिके, ओ मैया चंडिके, ओ मैया शारदा। अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली, जय दुर्गे खप्पर वाली, तेरे ही गुण गाए ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश्वरा। ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती, ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती, ओ मैया। कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं
भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवन् भवानी सहितं नमामि भवन् भवानी सहितं नमामि मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडध्वजा मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्ष मङ्गलाय तनोहरि सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तु ते नारायणी नमोऽस्तु ते ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ॐ तत्सत्
जय श्री गुरु महाराज की
जय।
महामाई की
जय।
स्वामी जी महाराज की
जय।
गंगा मात की
जय।
महावीर स्वामी जी की
जय।
सर्व ऋषि मुनियों की जय। पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव की जय। श्री महाकाली महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती श्री दुर्गा मात की